What's up everyone, it's Jangwin, and today I am back with a crew building part 2 video. Now, this is going to be more of a detailed version of Spread About Anything, so it might be quick, so it's really up to you how you want to take it. Thanks for joining, and make sure to like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. Now, before we get into anything, I suggest that you watch my verse video about crew building to understand some of the topics I went over about crew building. So some of those topics was social media, a lot of inviting low levels, and also about how you can make your crew attractive. So go watch that, and I'm going to be explaining more about the building part of the crew. So yeah, so I would suggest you watch the first video. That'd be very great. Thank you. So you've got your crew set up, you've made the name, you've made a logo, you might have a couple of members. What now? Well, if you want to keep building your crew, stay here. If you're not and you're good with your crew, then I suggest not to watch this video. But I'm going to be explaining how things are going to work. So, you've built your crew, you've started up nicely, and how it's gone. Now, I'm sort of talking about how, explaining more in depth about it, so how things can work and all that kind of stuff. So, number one, we'll start off with the inviting low levels. When you come to Grand Theft Auto Online, you're most likely come to a lobby with, well, probably 10 to 15 people, and some of those guys might be low levels. Now, those low levels can give you a good advantage, and you can give them a good advantage back. They can help you build up your crew, but you can help them rank up. You always want to offer low levels something. That would be very preferred if you do so. You might want to say, oh, I'll help you do this, or I'll help you do that, and it can really make them sort of inspired to join your crew because they know what you've done for them. Now, what I suggest you doing is you either have a bikie business or you have a CEO business. Either tell them about selling can get you at least 100 to 200k, and that's actually true. If you sell multiple businesses, you will get that kind of money. Or you can tell them about CEO and doing VIP challenges work. So help them get started off a little bit. And when I say low level, I mean above 50 or above your level. So if you're let's say you're 150 or something, you would help someone that could be in the hundreds or even to 1. The lower the level, the good advantage I've realized. If you invite the lower levels that are between the 5 and 10s, that can give you good advantage. What I usually like to ask low levels is that if they've recently joined GTA Online before anything, because they actually might be alt accounts of someone else's, which makes total sense. You want to ask them, hello, have you recently joined GTA Online? And they say yes. You can offer them out. Now, it might seem weird to them at first, but it goes away very quick. You can help them out really quick if you do so. So when you do that, you sort of want to say, well, do you want to make some money or rank up? And they say, yeah, sure. Invite them to a party, get to know them a little bit, and just start helping. Maybe even as well, but if you got the doomsday or the facility is known, you can actually help each other just do that. That would be more preferred. If you do that, they can instantly get some money. And when you invite a low level, some of them might not know how to join a crew, so you really need to be more sure on how to tell them to join a crew. You can tell them as well if they sign up to social club, if they don't have a crew. You can tell them they sign up to social club, and they'll get to they'll get 200k for it. So that might give them a bit of a heads up to join the crew to get money. Now, in the low levels can be difficult. They might not have much vehicles, they might not have much things for your crew or anything if you need specific things. So just think about that. So give a break on that. That'd be very preferred if you do so. You sort of want low levels, you want to help them build up, and they might have some friends as well to invite. But inviting levels can give you a good advantage, usually because of the fact that they need help, so they will join most of the time. I usually say, well, I can give you I usually say, will you like to join my military crew? We're usually about role playing, money making, and all that kind of stuff. So basically, that means they might get attracted to it. They go, oh yeah, sounds great. And I think I've had most people say yes, and some people just don't respond, and some people say no. And I complain. I just say to them, all right, that's fine. But the people that do say, well, yes, I'd like to, friend request them. invite them to the party, or ask them if you want a friend. Usually just help them out as much as you can to get them started on GTA. Tell tips, give some good knowledge about GTA. Even ask some questions if you have to. That'd be more prepared for the low levels. That'd be very good if you do so. In my opinion, I think low levels are really good. It's just depend on what kind of crew you are. Like if you like my crew, military, like the low levels might not have much money in vehicles that we sort of ask you to have, or the money for an outfit you specifically might want your crew to have. It really depends on how you act upon it. Now, with the low levels as well, with the old accounts, they might actually still join as well. It doesn't really matter. If they actually have an old account, that's alright. You might be able to get the other account in. But get to know the low levels. Talk to them, have a chat, help them out as much as you can, rank them up. Special cargo is more advised with that if you want to rank them up, or just any games. It's all up to you how you want to use the low levels. But like I said, low levels can get attracted to your crew because you might like stand out to them, so it might help as much as them. Basically, I've got quite a bit of few levels, but I've generally helped them being built to 100 ranks, level 100 of course, and it's like made them like feel comfortable in the crew because they know that they're always going to get help from us. So generally, low levels will be a good advantage if you invite them. So that's one thing: invite low levels. All right, now social media. Social media can be the best advantage. You can have as much social media as you want, whether that's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, PSN communities, even Xbox communities. I don't know what they're called, I don't really play Xbox. But usually, those are the best advantages to get people in your crew. Now, I said this in the last video, but I'm going more in depth. So, I'm going to show you my account, Civil Task Force, and I'm not showing you my password username, hell no. But I'm going to show you how I do mine. So, in my bio, I basically say about, what country you're from, what kind of crew are we in a way. I sort of explain about how mics are not ideal. That's one thing. Not everyone has to have a mic. They can still text. I explain, what kind of crew are we. So we're a military protection crew. I say the time zone we're in, and then I say DM to join or give the PSN. Now, that is one of the advantages when you do something like that, and you want to give a nice picture, a nice bio that might get attracted, and with that, it might be getting people to DM you, which is very good. So when you do social media, I always say on my story, like you go on, I do use Instagram more than anything, but anything else, I always say on my story, PSN crew, GTA V military crew, and I say Mike's ideal or not required, Australian time zone, and then I say, would you like to join? And people might tick yes or no. And then when they say yes, I DM them and say, would you like to join? They go, yeah. Or then you just get people that message you privately and say, can I join your crew? And I've had that multiple times. And what I usually do with mine is, when they message me, I say, what time zone are you from? And then basically they say what time zone they're from. I sometimes might ask their age in case we sort of have an age limit to be careful on that. And of course they have the console that's required to play with us. So do stuff like that to get other people attracted and more people asking. I would say post a lot. Use hashtags. Hashtags can get people's eye. That's a really good way of getting people to join your crew. That's one way. And people always send messages basically to ask if they join. And once they join, you talk to them, have a bit of a chat, ask some things about them. With all the crew kind of stuff, explain like it's hard to explain. You want to sort of explain to them like why they want to join. Like you want to say, well, why do you want to join? What's your main what's your main goal of joining here? That's one best way to describe something. So yeah, that's you want to use some social media for that reason. Now, like I said, hashtags is very, very common. If you use it, people look at it and they caught your eye. Now, I have one post recently, which is the big meet we had, because my crew's grown now. My crew went from like 19 members in a week, and now it's at 31. So I've been recruiting kind of a bit here and there. I do a recruitment day every day on Monday, and we're not a professional military recruiter. We're not professional. We have some ideal, but we're not overall serious. But saying that, with the social media, it's hard to explain like how you're gonna like get people to like get attracted. You sort of want to keep posting and posting. It's like YouTube videos. If you want to just get people, you got to keep like uploading, of course. Now you just do that and post things, and what you do is you generally build up your crew. You want them to post on social media, and then they might get their friends. I've had the reason why I got like 6 to 7 members one time, because 2 of my friends posted, so they got people that wanted to join, and they actually get your friends to DM me, the leader or like a commissioner that's in one of the ranks, which is second in command. Get them to DM those people, and then you just talk to them. And then what I do is a recruitment process, like actual in game, ask them some questions, which is the role play stuff, but it's actually serious as well. When you kind of do that, you sort of like, it builds up your crew a lot, because of the fact that you have heaps of people on social media that are your friends or your crew members posting. Now, I have attracted a lot of people, and my crew members post when I say it's recruitment day. They get people in. I got heaps of people messaging. It's very good, and it's a very big advantage if you can work on it. Now, the only disadvantage of social media is you could attract a lot of people that's like, they might want to ally with your crew, they might want a crew battle, and that's all fine, but they might not want to join the crew. There might be people that also as well that might not be from your time zone. I've had a problem with that, but they always come on when I want them to come on, which is a good idea. That's why you ask their time zone. A lot of us are from Australia, and then you got us most from Europe, so we're all right. But it can be a problem if that doesn't work out as planned, so just be careful when they message you. Now, you don't have to deny them for their time zone, but you will need to figure out a solution for that kind of stuff. Now, anything like PSN community, start that up and get people in. Twitter, use hashtags a lot as well, same as Instagram. Snapchat, I wouldn't say it would attract people. That's more of a social kind of thing. Facebook, yeah, can track people. All those sites can really track people, but try to use things as well like Xbox communities and PSN communities. That's very useful for social media. With that in saying, in my opinion, I think social media's got everyone into my crew, like a lot of people into my crew, which is awesome, and I really like it for that. You generally just gotta wait and be patient. People might message over time. You might not get heaps of people, but there'll be people messaging over time in your crew. You can get your own account and do a crew account, so you can both manage, which is very, very good. So it honestly depends how you act upon using social media. Now, social media will give you a good advantage, like I said before. Social media is very useful for crew building, in my honest opinion. It's the best thing I've used to build up my crew. And as you see in here, I've got some crew members we're just having some fun fighting around. And that's how I think I've got 25 of my members from social media, mostly. And a lot of it's asking, and the rest is basically asking levels, and some I just already know as friends and invite them. But that leads me on to my next one, which is friends. Now, you might have some friends that play GTA. They might not be in a crew. You could sort of ask them, this is a little short tip, but you can ask your friends, tell them about your crew, and see what they think. And I've got probably 7 to 5 friends basically coming on GTA and telling about my crew. So they've joined in and they've enjoyed it. So ask some friends. They might like it, who knows, it really depends on how they might like the crew. Talk to them about it, get them to meet other people, and they might enjoy it. So if you do that, it can end up really, really good if you do that. So ask some friends about that. If they say no, that's all good. Just don't worry about that, forget about it. Might ask some other friends that might like to join. So just be careful on that kind of thing. So friends generally do join, but they might already be in a crew, so keep a heads up for that. They always might be in a crew, and don't force them to join you. Might just end up as bad. So just be careful when you're doing that. Alright, on to the next part, the actual crew building. So when you make a crew, you get a couple of options. You get the crew name, the crew tag, the crew logo, how the crew ranks work, and, well, your own crew action as well. Now, it's really up to you, like always, how you want to do it. So, let's say, right, I start a gang crew, and I might just call it Juby's Gang. We'll just call it Juby's Gang or Jengun's Gang, whatever. So basically, I call it Juby's Gang, and then you can create a nice logo. Now, the nice logo it doesn't have to be attractive, but make it at least decent to see. Now, the one I have in my crew is not good, I'm not going to work on that. But you want to make a nice logo because it might actually attract people when they see a really outstanding logo in the crew. It might show there might be some pro artists, or they might just look like they're in like a tough crew. And usually it just shows you're a tough crew when you have a really nice logo. So yeah, it's up to you how you want to act upon it. So let's call it Juby's Gang. We'll just say that. And then we just got the logo, any logo you really want. Now let's say in the motto we go, this crew is a gang crew. Oh, I'm going to say this is a gang crew. This crew is about money making, helping each other in the role playing gang. And you could basically say like, how you could help people, or in the motto. So it's all about how you can help people, or what you do, what's your aim. You might be just a gang role-playing crew. I've seen plenty of those. And yeah, you can select your crew color then as well, as I forgot to mention. So let's say you want your gang to have a certain color. Let's say like Juby's Gang was purple. Alright, let's say Juby's Gang was purple, and you can make the color compulsory or not. So when you do it, you can get a purple. You should make the logo purple, match with your crew color. You can get the vehicles purple. Now you might be just getting a nice crew color. You can also get some, like, if you don't have the ones unlocked, you can use that as well. But get a certain color, make it look nice, and then you've got ranks you can edit when they rank up. So I've got mine as rookie, worked hard, soldier, and then you got like cadet and all that kind of stuff. You might name yours as a thug. You might just keep it as a thug. Then you might name it as like a true gang member, or you might name it as an advanced member, or anything like that. Those sound really bad. You could use ones like 4 gangs. You might use like you could use ones that have high advantage in gangs and all that kind of stuff. That's how it could work, but it really depends on how you want to call it. And try to use it for the crew side of what you're using the ranks for. Try to relate it to the crew. That'd be more better if you could do that. So yeah, just do that for that bit. And then of course you got the action. You can get a couple of the actions you want to do. You might do the bro fist. I've done the bro fist and I've done the crew up yours. So it's all different ones you can do. But yeah, there's plenty of those. These are a little, but there's a plenty you could use because you've already got actions as well, so you can get other actions to use. So once you've done that, well, you made your crew, and you start building. Now you sort of want to discuss what do you want. So you want it to be like, you want to have like some cool, like, so Juby's like, it's a gang member crew, could be any of that. So it's like, do I want gang meets? Do I want a Pacific outfit? Do I want them to have a Pacific car? So let's say I've got, I say, we have meets every weekend, or we have like crew meets every day, or we have some chill car shows. Let's say we do that as a gang, and then I might go, oh yeah, we'll do this kind of stuff. That's going to be some of the gang. We might do some gang wars, fight some AI ballers, anything like that. Then you go, oh, Pacific outfit. Well, I want them to wear like a nice crew, like a nice street gangster purple outfit as a nice crew representative, all that kind of stuff. And you could do all different outfits for each rank. That's what I do. You could do that as well, and it's really up to you. So you could do, so I've got that planned, all the car shows, got the outfits, want a purple Street Fighter, and then car, I might want to do LG Retro Custom and have it the crew color, which is purple, all that kind of Pacific stuff. Now, if people can't afford that, don't worry about it. Given time, help them make money. That'd be very preferred if you can do that. Think about how you're going to work things out, and then go, oh, well, start getting members in, and then get your friends to try to get members in. And once you build that, and look how your crew's doing, you might have some members that are very loyal to you, and you sort of want to promote them. You want to show that something actually means to them, which is what you really want to like show. You want to show them that they mean something to the crew. So you might give them lieutenant or representative. You could name it your own rank. I don't like sort of like using commissioner. I could use it as a commanding officer, but you could use it as it could be called family. There's some of those family gangs out there as well, so you could be part of the family mainly. So it builds down. Those things can be very, very useful like that. So you sort of want to discuss like how everything's going to work out. Then you're going to do things like with your crew. You're going to do like some car shows. You're going to like chill out together. You could do some help them money make. So try to help them money make as well. That's probably one of the best options if you want to get the things you want them to have. That's a good idea to do for crew making. And then ask them about like, have like a nice recruitment kind of like scenario. So what I do is I get my members to come in the building, guard the perimeters, so that's a security team kind of thing, and then just show how much it's improved. So how much your crew's improved basically. So you could say like, there you got members guarding on the thing. So you just like have a nice recruitment kind of scenario for them, and just ask them some questions, explain the rules. You want to have a good set of rules as well, because if they disobey the rules and they say, oh, it's not there, then you got a big problem. So make sure you watch your rules. That'd be very preferred. Now, that's the last thing, but I want to quickly discuss this crew. Last video I did, that was my crew. And then next video, which is right now, this video, basically, I shouldn't have said that, that's my crew. I have built up so much from doing all this kind of stuff, and they like the outfits, they like the idea of the roleplay, so get them attracted. Now, thank you for watching, guys. Now, I hope this helps you. Good luck on your crew building. That's all for the crew building. There'll be no other parts, or maybe there's got to be something to explain. My name's Genuine, and I'll see you.